guys, it's Miranda coming at you from the beautiful island of St. Lucia. Today I'm on Pigeon Island Beach and we're going to be taking you through a quick 10-minute arm workout. All you're going to need for today's workout is a resistance band similar to this, as well as an exercise band with a handle. If you don't have either of these lying around at home, it's all good. Feel free to use some dumbbells or anything you can use to hold as weights. It'll work just as well for all the exercises. Now, every exercise in this workout is 30 seconds long, so really try to push through the entire 30 seconds. And if you start to get tired or the exercise gets a little too challenging, just slow down the tempo and try not to stop. We do have a few 10-second breaks, so take advantage of those by grabbing a drink of water, wiping your sweat, and if you absolutely need a little bit longer, just pause the video and come back. It's all good. We're gonna start out with some tricep dips down on our mat, so let's go ahead and get down there and get started. All right, so we're gonna start out with our tricep dips. We want those fingertips facing our booty. We wanna lift those hips up in the air and bend just the elbows as much as possible. A tendency in our tricep dips is for people to get those hips close to the ground when it's all about those arms. So even if you're only bending a little bit, just focus on those arms, not the hips. All right, we got a 10-second break right here to flip it around. We're gonna go into some push-ups. Now with these push-ups, I want you guys to try to make it through the full 30 seconds. So if that means halfway through, you need to drop down to your knees in order to complete that. Totally fine, we just wanna make sure we're keeping our shoulders in line with our hips at all times. We also wanna make sure we're keeping that neck in line. The tendency with these push-ups is to jut our neck forward to get it closer to the mat. Really think about keeping those ears right in line with those shoulders. Quick 10-second rest. We are gonna move into military planks next. So we're in our plank position and we're just dropping down one elbow at a time and then coming back up onto the palms of our hands one at a time again. I like to alternate which elbow I go down on every single time to make sure that I'm getting it equal on both sides. Again, the modification for this is just to go down onto your knees if needed. Moving right along, we have our decline push-up, or how I like to say our downward dog push-up. So we're gonna get up into our downward dog position with our hips lifted high into the sky. And we're gonna be doing a push-up from here, aiming to get our head towards the ground. This is gonna hit our shoulders a lot more than a regular push-up. So still bend those arms the same, but you're definitely gonna feel it in different places. All right, go ahead and grab a little resistance band if you have it. We're gonna move into some work with this. First thing we're gonna do is clock planks. So we're gonna be up in our plank position and then one hand at a time, we're gonna reach out to the side and then out to the front. Kind of like you're reaching for 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 12 o'clock on the planks. We're gonna flip it over onto our backs now for a chest press with this band. So we wanna hold the band in our hands, and one at a time, we're gonna be pulling that band down with one arm while pushing it up with the other. We can do the same chest press with dumbbells, but I find with the resistance band, we're actively working the arm that's not pushing. So we're getting workout on both arms without even trying. All right, next thing we're gonna be moving into is our alternating skull crushers. So we're taking one arm at a time and bringing it down to our forehead. If you have dumbbells with this, that's fine, but with this band, it's a lot harder because we're using that resistance from the hand that's not working to make sure it stays in place. which just adds a little bit extra to this exercise. Really focus on keeping those elbows in as well. We don't want to fly them out to the side. Coming up now, we are going to move into our back rows. So go ahead and put these band around your feet. Stand kind of shoulder width apart, and then we're going to pull up with those elbows in and squeezing those shoulder blades at the top every time. We want to still think about keeping those knees over those toes. Don't let that form get lazy while we're thinking about our back. But be mindful on how far you're pulling back and make sure you have that squeeze every single time. All right, from here we want to switch out that band for our longer exercise band with the handles, or we can use dumbbells. We're going to move into 21 bicep curls. So first off, we're going to start with fully extended bicep curls. We have 7 of them. We want to straighten those arms all the way and then curl all the way up to the top. Now on the next 7, you're only going to go halfway through the motion. So we're stopping at the midpoint and then extending and lengthening all the way down. 7 of these, only going halfway. And then the last ones, you're doing the other half and going from the midpoint all the way up to the top of your shoulders. Just isolating different parts of that bicep. Now we're gonna go into our arm raise combo. We're gonna take straight arms, raise them straight to the front and then straight out to the side. Only go as far as you can control without hiking those shoulders up to your ears or bending those elbows. Now we're gonna be moving into those 21 bicep curls again, except for now we're gonna take a wider grip. So we still have those elbows in, but think about your arms being more out at like a 45-degree angle, just to widen that. So we're gonna do 7 regular, all the way up, all the way down first, and then we do 7 of the downward half and 7 of the upward half to equal 21. Really make sure you do find the stopping point on these half ones. Don't just muddle through it. All right, immediately drop that band, bring those arms out for a 3-minute arm burnout. This entire 3 minutes, you're not gonna drop your arms, you're gonna keep them up, and we're gonna do a bunch of different things to distract you from the fact that your arms are still up. Now we're starting with those pulses down, and then we're gonna flip the palms up and pulse up to the sky. Wanna make sure these pulses are small and controlled. We're just contracting those muscles, moving them around. Bring those palms forward for some pulses. And face those palms backwards for some more. Really also take this time to catch your breath, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, as much as you need to. We're gonna be taking those arms up and down. Now, when you're going down, we don't wanna bring it past that midpoint. Arms should be straight out from those shoulders. Try not to go any lower than that. And same thing with these front ones. We don't wanna drop too low, just straight up and then halfway down. Now we're gonna bend those elbows down. We're gonna contract those shoulder blades at every pull. Pulse it out. You're already over a minute done with this. Keep it up, don't drop those arms now. You wanna keep those elbows just where they're at and just flip the hands. Now bringing those arms in, like we're squishing something, you wanna feel that chest contract every time you pull those arms in, and still trying to keep those arms as lifted as possible. Rotating those elbows down, kind of like you're a chicken, but we're rotating those shoulders, really burning them out right here. Quick little breather here. Gonna take some arm circles forward and backwards, but we're not done yet. We have 1 more minute left, so don't give up now. Keep those arms up. A little bit of a combo here. Bring those arms in, up, in, and out. In, up, in, and out. Know you're almost done with this workout, and be proud of yourself for how much you have done today. We're almost there, you guys. Take that single arm now. In, up, in, and out. Final 30 seconds. Those arms should be burning. Don't drop them now. You got this. A little bit of a tricep, kind of like those skull crushers we were doing earlier, keeping those elbows in as much as you can while dropping those arms behind your head. And hold them out to the front. Last little bit here, we're just holding. You got 10 seconds left. Hold them out, make a fist, and twist for the rest of this exercise. Twist it forward, keep those arms contracted. You are done. Amazing work, you guys. Quick little stretch out right here. Take one arm across your body, give it a hug. Kind of stretch out that neck a little bit, move around with what feels good. You deserve this stretch. Switch to the other side. And go ahead and drop those arms, grab one elbow and pull it. If you want a little bit of extra stretch, go ahead and lean to the side. Kind of unlocks that tricep and that shoulder a little bit more. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing. And you're done. Flex it out. Nice work, you guys. Amazing work today, everyone. If you enjoyed this workout, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on Instagram and Facebook at serious.danceandfitness for nutrition advice and good workout tips. Always remember to stay hydrated and eat right. Nice work, y'all.